Here in Narok since yesterday for a project verification exercise, and we have been accompanied by officials of various government agencies such as KERA, such as Central Rift Valley Waterworks Development Agencies, KURA, Ministry of Housing, and also State Department of Livestock. And we have also been with the governor throughout since yesterday, together with the relevant heads of department. From this, you can see that the national government and the county governments are working together. Our 2010 constitutional dispensation espouses that the two levels of government are independent of each other, but collaborative and interdependent. That is why we are working together with the county government, even in the inspection of these projects. The purpose of inspecting the projects is to verify the exact status of implementation of these projects. As you are aware, projects are supposed to be implemented within specified timelines, and also they have got budgetary provisions that they are expected to conform to. So we are verifying that the projects are being implemented within the timelines required, and also within the cost that was envisaged, and also to the expected levels of output, both quantitatively and qualitatively. Where there are challenges also in the projects, we are also intervening to unlock or to mitigate those challenges by reaching out to the relevant government agencies on the same table, so that any challenges encountered in the implementation of any projects are overcome, with a view to ensuring that those projects are completed within the relevant timelines. We have also had a stakeholders engagement meeting here today. You remember that during the campaigns, His Excellency the President, who was then the Kenya Kwanza Coalition presidential candidate, went to all counties, all parts of the country, and had what were called the bottom-up economic forums. Within those bottom-up economic forums, the stakeholders, leaders of various value chains, told us what, in their view, were the development priorities of the people. This is what, in turn, was collated, synthesized, and collated to inform our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, the Better Plan. We also had specific county charters, which the President signed with the people. Those charters, again, articulated the development priorities of each and every county. So we are coming back here, not just to verify the projects, but also to give back our report card, our scorecard, to the various stakeholders whom we met during the campaign, so that we tell them what we promised and what we have achieved so far and what is the way forward, by way of feedback. Okay? Because we will be evaluated on the basis of the scorecard of the government. So we are coming back to the people to explain to them what we have done. Specifically with respect to Narok County, yesterday we started with the Owalo tannery. This is a project in which the national government has put in 1.1 billion shillings to enhance the capacity and also value proposition to that facility. You are aware that this county is rich in hides and skins. But as opposed to exporting hides and skins at throwaway prices, we want to ensure that the Owalo tanning facility attains optimal capacity utilization level, so that we are able to process the hides and skins here, and also eventually even turn the output into shoes, manufacturing of shoes within the county itself. We have in the past exported hides and skins to external countries at a throwaway price. Imagine one hide or one skin of a cow being bought at about 100 shillings, for example. You export it, it is processed, and then the manufacturer uses that to make, on average, 10 pairs of shoes. Then eventually they come back here and sell the 10 pair Bali shoes to us at between 15 and 20,000. That cannot continue. We must take advantage of the comparative advantage of this county, so that we leverage on the raw material potential and the labor that we have within Narok County so that we are able to do everything in-house and let that money revolve here. And by the way, for your information, the leather industry is one of the new frontiers which the government has identified by way of enhancing our foreign exchange reserves or enhancing domestic revenues. The next project we visited is the Kilgoris Longarian Road. Here again, the government is putting in 1.5 billion shillings. That road is about 90% complete. We only have a small stretch of 2 to 3 kilometers connectivity to the town center, which is remaining. And within the next couple of months, that road should be done, and that's it. And that road will now facilitate faster connectivity between Kilgoris town and Longorian. We also visited the Kilgoris Longorian water supply and sanitation project. The government has put in there 598.8 million shillings. This will facilitate last mile water connectivity and also proper sewerage or sanitation facilities to the population. It is envisaged that that project should be able to take care of 1,600 households by way of water connectivity and also provision of sanitation or sewerage facilities. Eventually, yesterday we visited the Kilgoris Hospital. The government has put in 300 million shillings for an oxygen facility there. We now have oxygen cylinders within the hospital, and that will now do away with the burden that hitherto we have witnessed in the locality, where those who fall sick have to be taken all the way to Kisii to get medical emergency attention. That should now be able to be done within the locality at the Kilgoris Hospital. And that oxygen facility is ready for commissioning, and in the not too distant future, the national government in partnership with the county government will commission that oxygen plant. We have this morning visited the Uhuru ESP modern market within Narok town. This is just but one of the ESP markets that the government is rolling out all over the country. You are aware that in our bottom-up economic transformation agenda, we did say that we are going to facilitate economic empowerment of those who are domiciled at the bottom of the economic pyramid. An integral stakeholder in this regard are our mothers and sisters who are involved in itinerary trade. So the government has already put in 357 million shillings into that project. That project will entail about 1,100 stalls for the itinerary traders. We are going to have ablution facilities, water-driven. We are going to have an ICT hub within the facility as well, where our girls and boys can attain digital skills, and also the national government connects them to digital jobs. That project again is above schedule. It's very much above schedule, and in the next 3 months or so, it should be complete and ready for commissioning. Then we inspected the bypass road within Narok town. You are aware we have been facing a challenge of traffic congestion between Narok and Bomet along that main road, and also vice versa towards Suswa. We want to unlock the traffic congestion along that road by creating bypasses. We are working closely with the county government. It's already put in certain amounts of money to facilitate the bypasses. The national government has also put in 680 million shillings into that project. And over and above that, there is a bridge that is integral in facilitating this interconnectivity next to the prison, the Narok prison, and the national government has allocated 125 million shillings for purposes of constructing that bridge.
Na deputy wetu ambaye ametoka Nairobi, bwana Owalo, na timu yake kutoka Nairobi wamekuwa hapa kaunti yetu ya Narok karibu sasa siku mbili. Walikuwa upande ya Kilgoris wakiangalia zile miradi ambazo serikali ya national government wameanzisha kama hiyo barabara kutoka Lorgorian mpaka Kilgoris. Kuna pia hiyo maji kutoka Lorgorian mpaka Kilgoris town, na hizo zingine zote ni kwamba wanafanya kitu inaitwa inspection. Ya pili, wamekuja leo hapa Narok town, tumeenda pale kwa Uhuru Market ambayo tunajenga, ambayo kuna project inaendelea ya milioni zaidi ya 357, na pia tukapitia hizi barabara salami ambazo tayari nyingi zimeisha. Labda ile moja tu imebaki ni ile daraja kubwa ya prison kuja kuconnect na total. Na hivi sasa tunaelekea Narok East ambayo tunaenda kuangalia zile ASP market. Kuna moja ambayo iko Ndulele ya 55 million na hiyo iko karibu 90%, lakini yeye mwenyewe ataenda kuangalia. Na pia kuna hiyo ingine ya Suswa ambayo imejengwa tayari, iko pia almost 90%. Na kwa nini ako hapa leo? Ni kwamba anazunguka Kenya mzima kuhakikisha ya kwamba zile projects za national government ambayo zimeanzishwa tuhakikisha ya kwamba inamalizwa ili tukuje tu handover kwa wananchi. Na pia tukumbuke ya kwamba kila county kuna zile priorities areas ama zile priority areas ambayo wamepeana kwa serikali yetu kuu ya kwamba tungependa hii na hii ifanyike. Tunatarajia pia mwisho wa mwezi wa 3 tunatarajia rais wetu William Samoei Ruto hazuru kaunti yetu ya Narok, na kwa sababu tunataka kuhakikisha ya kwamba zile ambazo zimekamilika aje afungue, na pia tunatarajia zingine ambayo labda tutakuja kucommission. So kwa sababu Owalo ako hapa, atatuelezea yale ambayo ameona na pia ile mpangilio ambayo wako naye kuhakikisha ya kwamba hatuna white projects hapa, kwa sababu hiyo ndio wananchi wamekuwa wakizungumzia. Ukiona leo hii mkutano ambayo tumekuwa naye hapa Narok town, stakeholders kutoka the 6 sub counties wamefika hapa na wameelezea ama wameuliza maswali kuhusu mabarabara, mambo za equalization farm, mambo zingine nyingi. Najua wananchi ukienda kwa baraza wanauliza maswali mengi, lakini mmeona mimi na yeye na county commissioner tumejaribu kujibu zile maswali ambayo wameuliza na wameridhika. Ndio unaona hii mkutano tumemaliza vizuri na kila mtu ameridhika, kwa sababu tuko on course. Ni kwa maana kwamba tutamaliza hizi projects bila shaka.